Oh, it's the reflector. It'll reflect. All right. Today we're speaking on um the whole situation of it seeming like the only people that can own, sell at a large scale and shit like that is always people that's not from this country. So you could have been born here though, but your family lineage is from still over there. So they still somehow reap the benefits. Nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with nothing that I'm talking about, by the way. I don't have no problem. You know what I'm saying? It's already established anyway, but also I don't want to stop nobody from making money. And I be understanding like the whole thing they go through. They go through basically like family to uphold business. And it's like where we come from, we over here just consume a job, go up under a job, work for somebody. Even if you become a manager, even if you become the team lead, HR, it don't matter. You still up under something. So, they got it sold up. I'm trying to, and this ain't even the video, but I'm just trying to figure out, like, because I'm going to get into, like, why it's like that. And, like, the whole system, I'm going to break it down where it's just anybody can understand it, because it's really common sense. But I ain't going to have no bias behind it, because I'm not mad, and I don't give a fuck about none of that. So, like I was saying, so, like, we over here been here, but we ain't never going to fucking establish anything besides goddamn selling some motherfucking fake ass hope dream or some religion or like having your goddamn name on a shirt. Now shout out to the people that make clothes though. That's what you do, okay? But don't be trying to like sell like a belief and faith and hope, but yet you're still basically doing the same thing as goddamn McDonald's, as goddamn Macy's. You still selling somebody something. Yeah, these people want Macy's. Yeah, they need something from there, but like you separated yourself from the company itself, and you're just gonna end up going within the shit. Period. So it just end up being like you really just consuming and you ain't doing shit. And I feel like our people pretty much just lost faith when it came into like establishing shit yourself, which it ain't all the way our fault. We just got eradicated, but that's not an excuse to sit here and try to run around like you don't know what's going on, and all you can do is just complain or just consume what Chinaman is giving you. So, like I said, half of these companies are owned by like, Europeans, they were established by them, but where the people they're trading with or the people that they're bargaining and gaining with is foreigners, which is nothing wrong with that. But here's the thing. So that means foreigner energy is coming over here to the not the motherland, but like where everybody want to go. And then the companies here don't really reap anything besides just remaining at the top. Like the certain select few of people that own that company, they just gonna pretty much remain in their position. And it's never gonna be a situation of like everybody's uplifted. It's always gonna be, yeah, I'm still here, and I ain't giving my position to you. I'm giving it to my own family, which is like, yeah, it's cool. But the thing is, what is it? What it is, man? Road. But yeah, man, we speaking on why foreigners usually own everything in America, like all of the business buildings. Or at least they're able to establish it. Not to say that they actually do, but they do own most of like the jewelry, tobacco shops, liquor stores. So it's like these are the main little demon details that we all it ain't we, but Americans usually just be trying to consume shit. So it's like they never have no point of anything besides waiting for something to come to them. So then they can feel like they can do something about it. But low key, even when they get that something to do, they'll end up just falling off from it. That's just like people in religion in America. Like they usually just fall off from some faith, some new realization they had. They'll end up just probably falling right back off, So it's that same type of concept. But like I said, the thing is, they had a head start. That's my thing with the Arabs. They had a head start. They were already enslaved. The Europeans are, like in the East, they're on top of them. Africans and all of that, Somalians. So they usually dictated them like a manager. They managed them, but they own them. So they brought that same context over here. But now it's a little more wiggle room, and it's a little more like we're young as a country. You feel me? So it's never like we don't have an establishment like everybody else. So when they come over here, it's like it's easy work for them because they actually able to step in power to run something. And then since they understand the other end of that power, which is working for something, then they really understand the power of being the owner. So, but like I said, they had a head start because the European man came over here and like wanted those ties because that's where they come from, Eastern. All of that Eastern shit. I don't care what section, what region, y'all Eastern. Just like I'm in North America, Northwest territory, and then there's Southwest territory. So that's all still on the West though. So we all share some type of qualities when it comes into like our qualities of relatability, our qualities of being in sync, sharing, love. Y'all Easterners, y'all be more about like trying to establish shit based on cultivating things and pretty much releasing a policy to people or releasing agreements and terms where those people just follow what you do while you're always trying to update to keep your sheep like in check, basically. You know what I'm saying? So thing is, they came over here, built their shit. Europeans, they made the China people build. They make the Africans, the Muslims build. That's why the biggest fucking buildings be over there. They be having them. Yeah, it was built a long time ago, so it got that medieval thing, but they was building over there. You know what I'm saying? We more modern over here, but so that lets you know that like they already had a head start in work. So this is why you got people over here in America, like they be kind of fed up with how we all lazy, but yet the only practices and working hard energy they have is from these damn Arabic people or these European mindset people. You grind hard, grind, and then you'll get yours. Nigga, yeah, you grind for what you want to do, but everything else, everybody else be talking about grinding about some football, some goddamn grinding so you can get like a record deal, so get somebody else to hire you. Grinding so you can be a better person so somebody else can hire you. There's nothing wrong with a job, but it's like at some point we got to realize that shit ain't doing nothing. It's like you low-key just working for nothing just to not get no money in the long run. You getting money just to buy little things as if somebody can't be sitting here like doing something and get donations and that's how they fucking get money. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why the fuck you gotta be somewhere just to wait 2 weeks for your check? So all I'm saying though is this, like, so we consumers in multiple ways. Like we're not even growing to be nothing, it seemed like. So then all we gonna do is let these people come over here and keep selling their shit. Keep on having their jobs secured. I mean, their buildings secured, their land secured. Only fucking Arabics are able to purchase a large amounts of land. You know what I'm saying? And that's just based on the people that came before, probably like 300, 400, 500 years ago that claimed all the little parts of the land, the streets, whatever. And then they put a price tag on that shit. And then they pretty much brought others over here to sell to them people so that they can be the business owner. And then, like, you know what I'm saying, all the regular people like me can come along and just buy that shit. Can never have no control. Because technically, you having your own building is like your own little form of control. Your own little form of like something you keeping safe, basically. So then it's like nobody can penetrate your shit, basically. So they're secure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to sit here and talk about like, oh yeah, foreigners are coming to take our jobs. No, they're not taking our jobs. They're taking our whole way of how we're even buying shit from the building in the first place. So you gotta go through this person to buy something. You might every now and then stumble across like a reseller that's like actually white, that's actually black, that's actually like Hispanic. But half of these people would be fucking foreigners that be able to even reach, and then half of them be scamming anyway. And everybody know that nigga tracks NYC, like he exposing them. I mean, but that don't got nothing to do with that don't got nothing to do with people like us. This nigga fighting foreigner battles, like because he knows the whole story how they even got there. He knows how they even got that position. So from there, he's just trying to do good business, do good bargaining and gaining, do good like everybody get their piece of bread. But that's not even the problem because the whole thing itself is why the fuck certain people can't get loans? Why the fuck certain people can't just go up in somewhere and buy some shit and they got the money to do it too? No, they gotta go through some goddamn tax fucking payer landlord or some type of weird energy or somebody that basically own that land. And then so it's almost like it's not even technically all the way theirs. AKA the damn police can come over your shit anytime they want to and it could low-key be corrupt. But since you in the soil of their land, like I said, if you black though, black or white, I mean Arabians they low-key get this energy too, but they don't be giving a fuck about Arabians because they know the most they gonna do is just resell shit or just scam. So it's almost like, well, they're just doing a disservice to their own people. So, or they're just doing a disservice to people. And as long as people don't catch on to it, it's all right. If they do catch on to it, we'll throw these niggas in jail. Use them as an example. That's how they be, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. Oh, Sam. Nah, he is goofy. Where's the money within the system? But we don't actually own anything. Yeah, I know that. That's what I'm talking about. That's lit because I'm not about to sit here and preach to you. I'm not talking about this African black people respiration. We own it. Yeah, you can say that, but it's like, how far does that go? So all I'm saying is, yeah, these people, it's like taxes. They basically saying we own the land. So even if you did buy a house, you still paying for the damn land. So, but anyway, yeah. So it's like a whole dilemma of really we have to be with our own people. Not we, but me, you. Get with your own people. And that's like, it can be your neighborhood. That's like people, it can be people you knew from the past. It can be people that you met online. But it got to be like a serious thing where y'all all rise up together and it's like an even trade. It's never like an unfair thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you for subscribe. I think somebody just subscribed. Yeah, shout out to you, Tunnel Vision. I think I remember you actually from Instagram. Maybe. Anyway. So the thing is, all we can do is just try to be yourself and establish your own name, and just have your own brand tied to anything that you do. So y'all see me. I do dog business, training, and then I do astrology readings. And I also got little things on the side that I make. But just basically put yourself in a situation where you feel like you can do anything, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it's all about right now. I mean, because it's like, even if you're not getting benefits, at least just keep on going with your creativity. God gonna help you. Because right now, everybody just like sinking lower and lower into the same things we've been doing, but it looked different. And then everybody's bored and stagnant in the mind mentally. So it's like everybody's in consumer mind. Everybody in this bitch working hard than a bitch just for them to go on Amazon and buy some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like, okay, it's cool to buy shit, but it's like, my nigga, like, what is your point? You're just a consumer. That's why everybody came up with this goddamn consumer mindset logic. You know what I'm saying? So, hold on, y'all. Oh, I need to take my damn. That's a big ass trash bag. That's a big ass trash bag. But yeah, man, these damn A-Rap, like, I ain't hating though, but it's kind of not fair. But that lets you know the world we in. We in a backwards world mentally, and also physically it's backwards. Cause how the fuck you gonna give people a better leeway that ain't even from here? Clearly, y'all just trying to just take over some shit and just mix and match, and then try to do y'all's Eastern philosophy over here, just update it, and then utilize the people that was already here. the native people, Native Americans, and use they goddamn shit, but low key still use it as a colonist mentality. So colonists know how the East think, so that's why they let the Chinaman, the Arab man, come over here and usually own shit because they looking at us like regular people, like, oh no, nah, we can't have these niggas, we can't have these people because we don't know what they gonna do. Because see, the thing is, a long time ago when they like slaughtered all of us, a lot of people in tribes like cursed them. They were plotting, and it took like heavy mental power. So y'all can't even fathom that. But that's the only thing we had. They had weapons. They was able to manage weapons and colonize weapons and melt and gild things together just to point at you to kill you because you're not with their program, basically. So if it's like that, then everything in life that you see, you'll see that, damn, I can't even be a goofy. And if you do, you low-key look like you just tap dancing for everybody. Like Drewski over here tap dancing. I Show Speed over here tap dancing. Michael Jordan, all y'all. Like, y'all not even like that. You feel me? Like, y'all not like, it just be like an image, and it be like drunk on money, drunk on you being lit because, you know, everybody looking at you in a whole arena and people looking at you. But low key, when you think about it, that's a weird ass concept. That's a weird ass concept because you got a whole bunch of people looking at one man, a whole bunch of people looking at one woman. Bitch, they just a human just like you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a human like you. It's like, what the fuck? Y'all stay. But oh shit. Shit. But anyway, nigga wanted to talk us. I was like, damn, what happened? I thought you were supposed to be at work, my nigga. Anyway, so see, that was just an example right there, bro. Right there. Somebody worked for Amazon and shit. These niggas over here bullshit, making you overwork, and it's like, nigga, you can only do so much as a human. That's why they trying to act like they want to bring in robots. See, I'm telling you, these people, their mentality is like backwards. It's flipped like a motherfucker. Oh, you say, it's flipped. So they be thinking what's right in their mind is actually left. So they be thinking being relatable is being relatable for themselves, for self-gain, and then they present that in the world as if their self-gain and insecurities and their tactics is like, that's how you supposed to be. That's righteous. No. You supposed to be you first, then know that you're you to be relatable in the situation so you can just play your part, not be like a dictator or like a hater or some shit. Yeah. Amelia, girl. All right. Stop all that. Quit, bro. It's because I ain't paying attention. Lay y'all asses down. Look at them. Oh, y'all left already. Y'all should have seen my dogs. Niggas annoying. They just ready to fucking eat. But, yeah, for the most part, shit is owned by these people because they just got a head start, basically. For lack of words, that's it. Sometimes you gotta be the angel when people like to help them see something a whole different way. Even if you don't got it like that. It's about like teamwork. So Sometimes people just need like an example, or just somebody to tell them some damn words that they ain't never heard before, so they can be like, oh shit. So it can put your spirit in that awareness in that pocket. If not, your ass gonna keep getting drowned by that bullshit. But I gotta do that. Probably don't. But yeah, man, we just gotta kind of stand up on our own shit. Like I said, don't have these people making you feel like, look, get your money, but don't feel like that's all you got to survive. It's one thing to just have something on the side because it kind of runs in money, and it's another thing to actually use this as that's what you're dependent on. Period. Even if you don't like actually think of it like that, like you're like, oh, I'm just doing this for me. But it's like if you're not doing nothing else, just working, then you're just dependent on the job. So this is why everybody over here is scared of layoffs and shit. You should never be scared of a layoff. Never. Hell no. First of all, you should know that you the shit. But second of all, you should know even if they did, you can bounce back. Not even bounce back. You be having something else in the back pocket. Shit. I'll be down if a job make me depressed. Shit. In my mind, I'd be like, oh, that's just me getting more intel about the world and how it's running now. And you better believe I'm cursing that motherfucker. And I don't even care. I don't got hate. I come from a different curse. And if anything, you can use your own hate, but use somebody else's hate against them based on whatever they going through. They gonna see frustrations in their life, basically. So that's how you just curse people. So cause their tactics is lame. All they got is a big ass corporation, many different fucking managers, area managers, and then people up under them that listen to them, and then they pass down the policies from the executives all the way to the arena or area, whatever, local managers, whatever the fuck, all them, and then they pass it down to the regular store manager, and then they pass it down to the manager, and they pass it down to the employee. Who gives a fuck about that? And then even then, when we talk about business, period, it's just a whole bunch of firing people nowadays. Shit, it's a whole bunch of people being fed up with non-workers. Yet, every worker you see don't give a fuck about their job. So how you gonna put that on people when that's just what we're going through? Because you see it. If anything, you just gonna be you're just the type of person that be stuck in the past about, oh, we're not working hard anymore. We're not working hard. Bitch, fuck is there to do? Oh, y'all don't want to do that part. Y'all don't want to be the name. No, okay, not the name, but be the person in the front of the line to actually go for something, and it's yourself. It ain't, oh yeah, I'm about to hire this person so I can get better for the NFL. It ain't no, oh, I'm gonna hire this person so I can learn how to do credit for this organization. Man, the only organization and only people you need to be learning from is your own. So then when you learn that ability, your ass make your own, not participate with some other foreigner or goddamn European mindset, motherfucking business made shit. You know what I'm saying? The world be weak, man. But like I said, I stand on, this is why nobody can get some land, barely get a loan, barely get car loans. Come on, bro. But I need to clear these damn notifications, man. But yeah, man, that's it, bro. It is what it is. The shit gotta change. But it's gonna have to start with us not waiting all the damn time for a change. If you ain't gonna change, you ain't gonna have no change in your pocket. Telling you, and I'm talking about y'all old time workers and shit. Like y'all don't realize, like nigga, yeah, your life was about working, but you can't tell me you ain't have them little increments of your life where you felt like, man, what the fuck am I doing this for? Oh, you probably did, but you just stopped there. You was just like, what am I doing this for? You probably just end up blaming your damn family, your fucking kids and shit. And this is where we got generational trauma. Whole bunch of people that just want to work hard and never establish things for themselves. That's it. Period. People can't say that shit to me. I already made a lot of things myself. Period. I made a lot of things myself. With my partner in crime, made more money than a lot of these people that have jobs. But like I said, nothing wrong with job. Like, you know what I'm saying? I have one. It ain't that. It's the intent behind it. You need to live your day like you important, and that you don't fuck around with life. So even if you is at work, you better make that shit like make the environment like you. You better somehow make that shit different. Don't be trying to talk about some stand out the way. The only way you can do that is if you really be by yourself during the workday. Shit. Don't be doing that shit. Y'all better be having fun. But anyway, yeah. So yeah, don't be getting too. That's what I'm saying. This is why everybody's saying they shouldn't even work, because you just getting used, and then because it's all about like the billionaires right now, or basically the owners. They ain't always billionaires. It's just the owners. So when y'all see Trump, look at him like owner of some executive. So he's only caring about the people at top, but they're trying to gain some type of leverage and grounds when it comes into them owning the business, because they've been being phony this whole time anyway. Like their business tactics were terrible. Why the fuck you think we always owe money? The economy's bad. Nobody's working enough. No. Y'all complaining about what the fuck y'all managing, bitch. And then the thing is, a lot of these like hood places and shit don't even give a... Their life ain't got nothing to do with these politics and shit. They don't care about that. They talking about some other shit. And it ain't dumb shit. It's more like real life. Not waiting to speak on speculation and ideas and shit. Nah, it's about real life. There's nothing wrong with speculating ideas and shit, but you gotta actually go to that space with God to do that. Don't be trying to speculate some damn demon thought, and it low-key was on the basis or the intentions of some fucking bullshit that you don't even care about, but you just looking at the aftermath, like what it is that you looking at. I could give you a nice ass looking sandwich, right? That shit could have been sitting on the fucking concrete. You wouldn't even known it. So it's like that. I gave, but then I knew that though. But see, you looking at it like it's just the hamburger, and I gave it to you. You see, you get it. It's like that. That's what they be doing. They be looking at it like, oh, well, I gave it to you though. Just look at it like your regular life. Everybody does little, especially when they don't know themselves. They just do little increments of what the colonists and the government and the people that control the world is trying to uphold it now. Be doing, which is those tactics. You owe me shit. At least I'm giving it to you. Oh, only thing I do for you. Oh, it's like I be thinking in my mind like, damn, how can you even say that without feeling a certain way? And if you don't feel that certain way, if you don't get that singe, you not with God, my buddy. You ain't with God. I'm telling you, because there's no other way, because then you just gonna end up being the demons that came before you, and they was in a fucked up world, but you're picking thoughts from them, or you're relating your able body to theirs, so you picking ideas, so now you're gonna have that in your regular life. But you think that shit normal. You don't even probably think it's a damn dick. See, I'm telling you, we gotta chill out, man. We gotta chill out. Like, you gotta support. Everybody just needs to support little kids. It ain't all about social media either, though. But everybody gotta just start supporting, like, regular people. There ain't no 100K likes in that person regular. Yeah, they're regular because they're human. But I'm talking about, like, they dealing with people that, like, just threw them a bone. But that bone looked like $100,000. And all they gotta do is keep on posting certain narratives on social media. So these niggas be the ones, like I'm saying, they be government, they be agents, the ones that be having like 10K likes every time, 100K likes every time. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. People like Kim Kardashian, Kanye, Like, these niggas got the world. What the fuck they do with it? And they're from here. I don't know, it's not so much Kim, but Kanye, bitch, you're from here, nigga. So it's like, bro, what are y'all doing? Michael Jordan. Shit. Like, at least there's some people that be trying to establish their own shit, but they got the money. I know it'd be harder for people that we don't got the money to set the shit up, and that ain't a complaint. It's just true. Y'all people that actually are able to obtain that money, whether it was luck, whether you had a talent and they threw you a bone because they got the money and they own you. You ain't do shit with it, and this is all I be talking about. Y'all niggas need to do better. I know I keep my shit straight. I got my own motherfucking laws and shit. I'm trying to develop my own ways. Ain't nobody using these old ass European ways though. Shit don't lead nowhere.
Did you see my message?
Yeah, I was about to reply. She already came up.
Bless you.
Individualism is what they're doing. I don't know what you mean by that. HIGRN. We all supposed to be individuals though. I don't know what you meant by that. Tell me what you meant before I end it. You said they're trying to do individualism.
I know you ain't took my song.
I don't know. Yeah, I did. Bro, I saw a video. This nigga tried to expose this girl. Like, you know how they do them interviews, like, in public or whatever? Mm-hmm. So this is a random dude. He come up. He said, like, what's the craziest thing or some shit like that? Or what's a grudge you got or something? And this nigga gonna say, oh, yeah, this high school girl named her name and everything. The high school girl, she was... Oh, no. She said, who was one bop that you had in high school? There we go. And he named the name or whatever. Then the girl switched the video. It's just a thought, bitch. Fuck everybody. So then the girl switched the video to her. She's like, I don't even know why he's talking. Like, it's been 3 years. I don't talk to him. And then she said, and aren't you the one that has your ass tooted up and likes dogs eating your ass? And I was like, what? And then, like, she kept talking a little bit. Then she, like, the video changed to the shit, bro. This nigga dead ass was like this with the dog. It was a pit bull. Oh, my God. I said, nigga.
Serious?
I said, bro.
Was it on Twitter?
Yeah, it was on Instagram.
Oh, your Instagram, I bet.
Man.
You gotta do some crazy ass shit.
Because this world crazy and I'm updated with it. No, I'm just viewing it. I ain't with that shit.
You want the dog to trick your butt? You want the dog?
Actually, I heard, matter of fact, I heard people used to, somebody from my school, his name was Dion, this nigga lived right here. He let his dog, like, lick his meat.
How do you know that?
Because he told me.
He told you?
And then other people was telling me type of shit. I just remembered this shit because that was the same dude that tried to say I sent, like, pictures of my dick and it was a dog's dick. I'm like, boy, what the fuck? Well, I was a little nicer back then, so I just laughed it off, like.
Fucking weirdos.
But and nobody
really
kept.
Think that actually people do that shit.
I know.
At least at that age.
But yeah.